Conclusion. The unfolding of major events in history is interconnected within a matrix of timelines moored together within the golden proportion. Our solar system was once a binary system with two luminaries, both having orbiting planets. One star collapsed into a dark star, and the history of Earth's ages is one of disasters caused by the debris from fragmented worlds coming into contact with our planet. Earth's present position in orbit around the Sun, between the orbital belts of Venus and Mars, was not Earth's original position nor orbit. The human race was not the first sentient life form on Earth. Homo sapiens sapiens was bioengineered by beings known to the ancients as Anunnaki, who were subservient to an unknown creator. Visitors from another world came to the Earth and aided mankind's early development, visiting at least once, known anciently as Anunnaki. A definitive 6,000-year period was known to the ancients, a timeline when the chief cornerstone, Saviour, would destroy mankind's creators and oppressors, the Anunnaki, in 2106 AD. Planet Phoenix orbits every 138 years perpendicular to the ecliptic, and was known to the ancients who feared its appearance and attendant global cataclysm. Phoenix will return in May of 2040 AD, and is the subject of When the Sun Darkens and Nostradamus and the Planets of Apocalypse. Planet Nibiru of the Anunnaki orbits every 792 years perpendicular to the ecliptic, feared by the ancients like Phoenix and for the same reasons. Nibiru will return in June-July of 2046 AD to push Earth off its present orbital path, changing the length of the day and year, the subject of Anunnaki Homeworld and Nostradamus and the Planets of Apocalypse. The dark satellite, a former metallic and rocky moon of Nibiru, will return in 2052 AD in its fixed 395-year orbit and bring the seven kings of the Anunnaki to our planet. This is the subject of Descent of the Seven Kings. The apocalypse, or prophecies of the end of the world, were known throughout the ancient world in the most distant past, and have survived despite the many cultural modifications. The Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt represents on Earth the presence of the chief cornerstone, the builders Anunnaki rejected in their designs, the unseen and most high God, a deity that will deliver mankind from their oppressive and deceitful masters. The importance of the Old Testament annals and prophecies concerning Israel are all the more comprehensible when taking into consideration the histories of Phoenicia, Syria, Asia Minor, Greece, Northern Africa, the central and northern regions of Asia, and all of Europe, all the way to the British Isles and the Americas. The identity of the descendants of the Western Semitic people, known as Israelites, has been traced directly to all those peoples now occupying, or those who had founded the European and North American nations. The narratives of the Old Testament records concerning the strife between Jacob, Israel, and his brother Esau was prophetic and remains to this day experienced worldwide on both religious and racial levels. CHRONICON 2 covers the year 477 AD to 2106 AD and will demonstrate that the descendants of Israel are the victims of an international, premeditated race war specifically designed to keep them from discovering who they are. By 476 AD, the Israelite-descended nations had already lost sight of their pedigree, but the prophets foretold that in the last days the Israelites would wake up and realize that they are the blood descendants of tribes of ancient Israel.